Okay, this should do it.
Enter.
Joe?
Austin, you there?
Yeah, it's me. Holy shit!
Dude, we did it!
Yeah, oh my god, we got it!
It actually worked! Oh my... Ugh.
Whoa!
How's the weather up there?
Huh?
Maybe I should have uploaded you to a bigger...
My processor isn't that strong.
What? Well, sorry!
Transcendence! Okay, so Transcendence is a new sci-fi drama movie that's directed by longtime cinematographer Lloyd Pfeister, who is Christopher Nolan's longtime collaborator, and this is his directorial debut. Basically, it follows Dr. Will Cash, played by Johnny Depp, and basically, he's been trying to build this new artificial intelligence the longest time with his partner, who is played by Rebecca Hall, and their associate played by Paul Bettany. And one day, someone decides to take action against him. He gets shot, radioactive poisoning, something like that.
Yeah, the bullet was riddled with radioactive poisoning.
And basically, he dies, and before he died, they decided to upload his consciousness into a computer so they could save what's able to him, and he's basically a supercomputer.
Yeah, basically lives.
So, joining with me in my review of Transcendence is Great Cup of Joe,
Hey,
aka
3
Joe
months.
Lamia. Yes, it's been since Ida Frankenstein, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You could see the expression on our faces that we really cared about this.
Short and sweet, guys. This was a disappointing snooze fest.
It was, okay, not only did it not make any sense, first
God.
of all, this is not something that if you're just going on a casual night out, this is the movie where you go out of it with like question marks above your head.
The concept of this film is it's a cool concept. It's really cool. But the thing is that Lloyd Pfeister, when on the screenwriting, I blame both Lloyd Pfeister and the screenwriter because it's not the actor's fault. When you try and make a cool concept like this, you have to explain what the fuck is exactly going on. If you don't explain that, your viewers are gonna be like, what? There's a certain part where I'm not going to give it away for any of you who actually want to see it. It just leaves you going like, what?
I was like, come on. We're gonna go into the land of ridiculousness. There's no logic anywhere. No logic whatsoever.
No whatsoever.
This is like the equivalent of an illogical argument you're having. It's like you're trying to go through it, but this movie just keeps pounding you with the I can't even come up with the word. We got a newbie director. We have actually a very green writer that that's still learning too. So if there's one thing that they can take away from this movie is that they failed in terms of developing your characters.
Very much so.
Although
I will say the performances were really good from Paul Bettany and Rebecca Hall the most. For me at least.
For what they were given.
Yeah, for what they were given, they did a good job of what they were given.
Again, that's not good enough. First half of this movie is actually, get you on your feet, but once you get past the first the first conflict, there's really nothing conflict does ensue, but it gets to a point where you're like, do I really care? No, I don't really care.
It keeps dragging and dragging and dragging on, to the point where it's like, okay, you need to do something interesting right now, or else you're gonna lose me. Since this is a cinematographer's directorial debut, the one thing I could also take away from this thing is that the film looked great. The cinematography was great. Yeah.
Of course, you have a cinematographer as your director.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like the cinematography, you know something's wrong.
It seems that as if Lloyd Pfeister had so much confidence built up from doing all of Christopher Nolan's movies to the point where he was like, you know what, I think I could tackle this on. But at the same time, it's like, you may have had a little too much confidence built up in you, dude, for this. Lloyd Pfeister tried to go too big with this movie. That's how it felt to me. Again, the concept is a really big concept. It's a huge concept, but he tries to work with that concept. It seemed like he didn't know what to do with it.
Maybe this was Wally's birthday gift.
He has potential. In the first half of it, he showed a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But as the second half moved on, it's like he was like, okay, I don't know what to do now.
And he did the best he could with the script he was given. Let's
Yeah.
face it, script is everything in a movie.
and-
if the script isn't good, if it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage.
And like we keep saying, good concept does not translate well onto the screen.
How would you rate this in terms of like the sci-fi genre?
Even fantasy stuff, like even though there's a big concept, their mythos are explored.
Yes.
Like, and they're explained. In this one, there was an exploration into it. Like, you know, they kept expanding and expanding,
But
there was
didn't
no
explanation.
explanation
They didn't
behind
explain
it.
it at all.
First half was great. Second half really lost me. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, I couldn't follow it. Plus, this movie was boring.
Oh, jeez. I almost fell asleep.
Yeah, like my eyes were getting out. I was just going like, guys, this is my most disappointing film of the year. I'm gonna say it right now.
I give it 2 stars. Mainly for its cinematography, first of all. And second of all, I like the visuals behind it. Those were the biggest...
They were the show.
they were the ones that drew your attention.
The
at least for
visuals
a
were the
bit.
biggest star of the movie.
Yeah, but I will say this: how they used Johnny Depp's voice and how they
That was
digitized
cool,
it. That
yeah.
was cool. So I only give it 2 stars out of that.
I'm gonna push. I'm also gonna give it 2 out of 5. I really wanted this to be good, just like all of you guys out there. This had so much potential to be good. Alright guys, so that was Joe and I's review of Transcendence. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment and let me know below of what your most disappointing film of this year is so far. And until the next review, we will see you guys next time.
Arrivederci until we meet again!